Oh, what we're doing today?
Yeah. Because you know. Yesterday, when we multiplied, the base stayed the same and we added our exponents. Does anybody have an idea on what we're going to do when we divide and we have the same base? Yesterday, when we multiplied, we added our exponents. Anybody have a thought about what we're gonna do? And it just makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. We have the same base. So we're gonna keep the base. But then we are going to subtract our exponents. Okay. And in the order of numerator minus denominator. Okay, that order is going to be important. Okay, so the base stays the same. And since we're dividing, we're going to subtract our exponents. Okay, we call this a quotient rule because division is quotient. Okay. All right, so let's look at this number one. Okay. Now, this is technically what we have. We have 12 to the 7th divided by 12 to the 5th. So if I actually like map out what we have, I have 7 12s multiplied to each other divided by 5 12s multiplied to each other. Well, what's happening? 12 divided by 12 is 1, right? And now I'm left with only 2 of them. Okay, well, you're not going to draw a picture every time. But what we can do, knowing that's happening, we can take the difference of the exponents, knowing that those are canceling. So really all we need to do is keep our base 12, and we need to take 7 minus 5 to get 12 squared. Okay, Brady, what's 12 squared? Yeah. We'll eventually do that, but right now I'm just worried about the rules. Okay. All right. So, you know what? Just write down what you think the answer to number 2 should be. Just write down what you think. What do you think?
No.
We need parentheses. Okay, check in with your neighbor. Do they have the same written down as you? All right. Olivia, what do you have? -6 to the 8th power. And you got that because you took 12 minus 4. Right? That's so great. Awesome. Okay, now look at number 3. What is my suggestion for number 3? You need to put the exponent of 1 so you don't forget that that's really there. Because this is really going to simplify to be 4 to the 9th power. Glad you feel that way. Okay. All right, so let's look at number 4. If we subtract the exponents because we're dividing, what'd you say, Ryan? Oh, 3 minus 5 is a negative 2. Okay, that's fine. That's going to happen. Let's talk about why. Our denominator has more 9s than the numerator does. So I'm just going to have you rewrite it as 1 over 9 squared. If that was like 2 seconds later, I might have stepped on it. That was a bad move. Why am I humming about number 5?
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. So it's 8 to the what power? 0, which yes, we know is 1. So some of us are saying, hey, anything divided by itself is 1. Some of us are seeing, ooh, we're dividing, so let's subtract our exponents. 8 to the 0 is 1. Either way is fine. Okay.
Right.
All right. Try one number 6. Okay. If we subtract our exponents, we have negative 1 minus 2. So what's our exponent? Negative 3 would be our exponent. Bennett, am I going to allow you to leave your answer like this? No way. Please rewrite it so that your exponent is positive. So you need to rewrite it so that comes downstairs to the denominator as a positive 3 exponent. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to give you a number. Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, what number? Tyler.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Grab a marker.
Number 4.
Go to where it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, never mind.
And on the big whiteboard, I would like you to complete 7, 8, 10, and 11.
Oh, we're supposed to go over here.
So
These right
these right here, 7, 8, 10, and 11. I have them zoomed in for you.
I just like look for my not bring
So I zoomed in. Hey, who's 7? My 5.
Looks like
And my 4. Okay.
you saying that they're not. Is it? Maybe 8.
Yeah.
One.
What do you do?
You're right.
10? Oh.
Markers out. Your marker runs out. Oh, picture. Oh, sidestep, back step. Hey! One. Yeah. And 1. You want to be what? I said. And then the last one.
Number.
Wait, would you say roll them up on the bottom on the left?
R2.
Wait.
So I would do the
Okay,
subtraction.
is it
Not
negative
two
or
minus
which
negative
one?
three.
The R. Positive 7, positive 10.
So,
Negative
yeah,
nine.
negative
Where's
five
number
minus
9?
R.
It's
actually not up there, Cordell.
Where's number 9?
It's not up there right now.
There's 7, 8, 7.
7, 8, 9.
So.
Okay.
All right, this is your turn. All right, guys, I did my first so you guys can finish.
Okay, you have 1 minute and then I'm gonna send you back to your seats.
What was that, Cordell? What did you say?
I said I'm
like it.
I thought you said you were hot.
You're one to talk. Here you go, Cordell.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Go erase the stuff I wrote. Oh. Oh my God.
That's how you were looking at me.
So I'm like
Okay, everyone back to their seats. So if I take 2 minus negative 3. All right. I am seeing that everybody has x to the 8th for number 7. Write that down in your notes. That is correct. We have 10 minus 2 to get us our 8 for the exponent. As I'm looking around, I'm seeing some 1 over w to the 5th. Okay, now I think some of you did some work and then erased it. Some of you showed your work. Okay, but why is the w to the 5th in the denominator? I'm confused. Okay, when we subtract 2 minus 7, we get a negative 5. Okay, so maybe. When we take 2 minus 7, we get a negative 5 for our exponent. So we have to rewrite it as 1 over w to the 5th. Thank you, Bella. Okay. All right. Now, when I look at number 10's answer, I am seeing m to the 1st, n to the 4th. And I think everybody agrees with that. If we take 3 minus 2, we get an exponent of 1 for m. If we take 6 minus 2, we get an exponent of 4 for n. What I will be flexible with, you can leave this as m to the 1st. You could also write it as m times n to the 4th. Either one of them is acceptable. Okay. Now, I'm very interested. Yeah, number 11 is kind of all over the place. Okay. I will say that our group number 1 got the right answer of r to the 5th over s to the 7th. And let's talk about how they got that. Okay. When we divide, what do we do with our exponents? Okay, so we have 2 minus negative 3 when we do this subtraction. And for s, we have negative 5 minus 2 when we do this subtraction. Okay. Well, if we take 2 minus negative 3, what is that? Keep, change, change, that's r to the 5th. And if we take negative 5 minus 2, that gives us negative 7. So when we rewrite this, why are you writing this down?
Oh.
We get r to the 5th, but then we have to send n s to the 7th down to the denominator. When you go outside later today, you're gonna be protected. All right, so now we're not going outside. Now, let's talk about when we have some coefficients. Just like yesterday, the coefficients get treated with the operation like they would normally. I'm really loud. I'm sorry. Okay, so Aretha, what is 24 divided by 8?
40. 3.
It's 3. Okay, then we can take c to the 10th divided by c to the 3rd. We keep our base and we subtract our exponents to get
7. Let's go.
okay. Let's try one number 15. Right. What is 10 divided by 2? Okay. We are dividing, so I'm going to keep my exponent. And then Denise, what happens when we take 3 minus 4? It is -1. Okay. Bordeaux, can we leave a negative exponent in our answer?
No.
We cannot. So we need to send. Yeah. So we're going to have 5 divided by x to the 1st power. What? Are we not okay with that? Okay. So maybe it helps if we put 5 over 1 so you can see that we have our numerators to get 5 and our denominators to get x to the 1st. Okay, what you are going to do, let's talk about 17. Well, you think we should talk about 17? We'll talk about 17. Please be careful. What do we get when we take 3 divided by 6? Is she right? 1/2? She is right. It is 1/2. You would put 1 over 2. Let's keep in fraction form, okay? Let's keep in fraction form, okay? Well, let's talk about how she got that. If we have 3 divided by 6, we know we could take each of them divided by 3 to get that 1/2, okay? Well, now h to the 4th divided by h to the -1st. If we take 4 minus -1, keep, change, what do we get for our exponent? So you can write it as 1/2 h to the 5th, or if you think about multiplying with this over 1, you could also write it as h to the 5th over 2. Either one of them is fine. Look at how close that was to me stepping on your phone. Maybe pockets aren't your best option. Okay, you and your elbow partner work together on number 21. 21.
I'm not smart.
It's actually 7.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Thought it was 6. That's not.
Okay, check with your across the table partners to make sure all 4 of you or 3 of you agree. Or 2 of you. You 2 agree? Take it. All right, yellow table, what's your answer? Yellow table, what's your answer?
-7x and y3.
Anybody disagree? And what's x to the 0?
You put the 1.
Okay, so let's talk about it. We have -7, we have x to the 0, and we have y to the 3rd. Well, we know that anything to the 0 power is 1. So x to the 0 is 1. And -7 times 1 is -7. So what I have circled needs to be your answer. Okay. And you know what? The next time you see this, you are going to remember this mistake and know how to fix it. Okay. All right. On page 10, your homework is 1 through 12.